Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video, and today we are here for something a little bit different. Now, as if you were not aware right now, we are about to start AOR Season 14. Now, for those of you that are wondering, I am in the F2 tier for this season and really looking forward to it. Hopefully by late this evening there will be the first highlights out from this season. But today I want to start making a little bit of a video about, my aims for this season. Now, obviously, some of these might change throughout the course of the season, depending on, how good my pace is relative to everyone else at the moment. It's not looking too strong. I haven't really done too many laps for Australia, but yeah, hopefully it can go all right. But yeah, today I sort of wanted to make a little bit of a shorter video, just talking about my aims for Season 14. Now, the first one is finish 90% of the races I start. Now, whether this be, let's say, for example, if I start all 20 races, then I want to finish 18, and obviously anything less than that, I sort of only really want to retire once, if possible. Well, preferably, I'd like to, make it to the end of every race, but if, there will probably, at some point or another, be an instant where I'm not able to make it to the finish, or lag, or disconnect, or anything like that. So yeah, I think finish 90% of the races sort of proved to myself that I can be a lot more consistent. This season is fully no assist. They've brought it so F2 and F1 can't use any assists whatsoever, so that'll obviously make it a little bit more interesting to see how I can compare. Now, the second one I wanted to talk about, obviously this one will probably depend on how my pace looks relative to everyone else, but I want to achieve at least one podium. Now, that might be very under... Like, maybe I could get a podium tonight for all I know. I don't know how I'm going to stack up towards everyone else. I could just not even get like a top 10 overall over the course of the whole entire season. I'll be a little bit gutted if I don't achieve that whatsoever. But yeah, I think a podium on the whole, based on at the moment, I think, that could be quite a good aim overall. And the final one I sort of wanted to talk about was going to be top 8 overall in the driver's standings and top 6 overall in the constructors standings. Now, obviously, I'm teamed up. I'm in the Williams once again, I remember that much. And I'm teamed up with Coldhead, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really know how good he is on this game. I don't really speak to him too much. That's sort of just the way the placements did work out. But I think, personally, for me, if I can get top 8 overall in the season and then potentially top 5, top 6 overall in the constructors, then I'd be quite happy. Now, as I said, all of these aims really depend on how well I do fare. Honestly, going into this race, I have no idea how well I'm going to fare relative to the rest of the field. It's quite a big learning curve for a lot of guys. I think a lot of people have only just started racing with no line. Obviously, a lot of these guys have raced no assists whatsoever before, but it's just that no line that I think a lot of people are going to have to try and get used to. But yeah, hopefully, this season can be really good. I'm really looking forward to it, again, to start it up once more. 20 races this season, and, as much as I'd love to become F2 champion, there are a couple of guys that are notoriously quick in F2. But, we shall wait and see as to how well I can fare. But hopefully, if you guys haven't already subscribed, then I would highly recommend doing so. We are getting slowly but surely closer to 3,000 subscribers at the moment, and obviously the first highlights from the season will hopefully go to, live tonight. I'm going to try and make the first one a live com, and then I'll probably switch it over to post-com throughout most of the season. But yeah, hopefully, you guys do like and subscribe, if you do enjoy the AOR highlights. But yeah, I'll see you hopefully all tonight, for the first round of AOR Season 14.